listen close as the earth speaks. Sounds of nature and spirit secrets in the breeze. Hear their stories forgotten. The ruins of centuries past, I sleep in their foundations. The rain on my beating heart gives life to all creation. My will be spoken. I know what will come and what's before. My soul unbroken, hear my voice, hear my voice. Take a leap off the cliff edge. I will make you soar across field and forest, mountains, valleys below you, among the wonder of the sky. You must worship this ground, rugged stone or rich soil. The elements favor the brave. You can translate the sky and constellations, but deep on the ocean floor, my thoughts remain impalpable. Wave surges, the storm appears, their power uncontrollable. My will be spoken. I know what will come and what's before. My soul unbroken, hear my voice, hear my voice. My will be spoken. I know what will come and what's before. My soul unbroken, hear my voice, hear my voice. My will be spoken. Hello everyone. I have my glasses today so I can see your comments. Today is the day the EP is finally released. It's out on Spotify and Amazon and Apple Music and all those places. Basically anywhere where you find music or you listen to music, it's there. It's on YouTube, everywhere. I actually have a funny story about it being on YouTube. But hello, Michael. Hello, Frank. Hello, Daddy. Thank you all so much for being here. Yeah, so the CD, it's finally, the EP, it's finally here. It's everywhere. You can get the CD, it's on my website. You can download it if you like to download the MP3s, or if you just want to stream it online, you can. I did upload it to YouTube, and YouTube offered me a very serious copyright strike on it. And they were blocking it, and they were not allowing anybody to see it, because the music's copyrighted. And I was like, well, yeah, it's my copyright. So I had to go on and dispute a claim onto YouTube to say that I wanted to dispute the fact that there was a copyright on it, and YouTube doesn't deal with it itself. It like automatically sends it to the person who owns the copyright. So I had to explain to myself why the copyright claim was wrong. So I had to literally sit and type this thing out to myself to say that I owned the copyright. But it worked because it's up now. So after arguing with myself, I decided to let myself play the video. Very, very confusing, but it worked anyway. So there we go. Hello, Lauren. So yeah, so today I just thought that I would play all the songs that are on the album, because while they're in their like their full form on the EP, thought it might be nice to just play some things just a little bit more of like a stripped back version, I guess, of the music. So that first one there was, of course, The Voice of the Island. And I thought I'd also just talk a little bit about like how I wrote the songs, and if anyone has any questions about them, then you can ask away. Um, but yeah, so I just thought I would like explain a little bit about behind the songs and how I wrote them and stuff. So the first one, The Voice of the Island, I think I've already spoken about how I kind of came about it anyway, but I wrote that song ages ago. It was literally during lockdown, and I wrote it while sitting out in the garden because it was a really warm, sunny day. And I'd been listening to lots of music by the artist Aurora, and I wanted to write something that was like similar, and the song kind of just like, sometimes, you know, when I'm writing songs, it takes ages to write them. But that song, I wrote it in one sitting, like literally just the whole thing, wrote it all out in one go. So yeah, and I really liked it, and I never actually shared it anywhere because I wanted to like save it, and I always knew that if I was gonna have release like an album or an EP, that it was gonna be like the main song on it because I really liked it. So yeah, it's kind of like inspired the whole thing after that. So yeah, that's The Voice of the Island. And to me, the song is about like, it's what I imagine if the earth could speak. If the earth just suddenly, a mouth opened up and it started to talk, that's what it would say. So yeah, that's kind of what the song's about. Lauren saying, I imagine your copyright dispute went like, Dear Lisa, this is my copyright. Many thanks, Lisa. Literally, word for word. It was like, I am Lisa Dawson. I own the copyright to this. This is my YouTube channel. And this is my music. That's basically what the copyright went through. But I can't complain because it's just the people that distribute my music online. Like you have to, if you don't know, to get your music on Spotify and places like that, it's not like YouTube where anybody can just upload something. With Spotify and Amazon, Apple Music, you have to go through like a separate company to get the music up onto those sites. And so they're obviously just doing their job because they were able to identify that the music was copyrighted, and so they just had to check, I guess, that it was me. I don't know. Very weird. Michael likes the bit where the piano switches to triple time. Yeah, I like that bit too. It's kind of cool. Okay, so the second song on the album is, I never know whether to call it, I keep referring to it in an album, and it's not technically an album, it is an EP, because, well, I don't know. I think you could still call it an album. I think anything that's like 4 or more can be referred to as an album. But anyway, the next one is Waves. Carry me away upon the waves, sink into me like the hot burning rays. I want to lay that's the second song, Waves. Oh, I need my glasses to read these comments. Lauren, you like The Voice of the Island? Yeah, I think it's my favorite one. It's the most fun to like sing. It's really fun. And yeah, Lauren, you probably are sick of hearing it though after the day the day you were filming it. And Frank, you like Waves? Awesome. Technical question from Michael. What are the chords doing in this when it suddenly changes? Are we still talking about Waves? What I don't know what part you're talking about. The verses? That part? I'm not sure what part you're talking about. In Waves. Is it the verse? Oh. Frankie might join us in a second. The chords in the verse there, it's just going from a G major chord, the song's in G, and then to an F sharp diminished chord, which I like to throw weird chords into the songs, much to Frankie, not the dog, but the guy that the sound engineer in Einstein Studios, who helped make the songs actually sound good. He always hated it when I threw weird stuff in. He used to sit and argue with me and be like, "You sure you want that chord there?" I'd be like, "Yep, I like weird stuff in it." So it kind of, I guess, it goes from a G to an F sharp diminished, back to G, to a C major chord, to a G, C major, D major, G. So it's just that it has a little diminished chord in it, I guess. But it doesn't really change key at all. Pretty much stays in G major. Yeah. This song I wrote at like 5 a.m. Whenever we were on holiday and in Montenegro. And it was a beautiful sunrise. And yeah, so I kind of wrote this song really about how it's about that, you know, whenever you're just having a great time on holiday or something, or a great day, and you just want to capture that like moment. It's that kind of a feeling. Yeah. Oh, I think Michael, you're talking about that part. Yeah, it's probably just the D major chord there, but no, it pretty much stays in G. It just has that little funky F sharp diminished for just a second. I just like to throw them in every now and then. But yeah, so funny because I actually wasn't going to include this song on the album. Whenever I wrote it, I was kind of like, meh, yeah, didn't really like it. It wasn't that fussed, and I kind of thought about it, and I was like, I knew I wanted 6 songs to be on the album, and so I sent it across to the sound engineer, and then whenever he came back, I was like, okay, I love this song now. He made it sound good. I wasn't that fussed whenever I first recorded it. I was like, it's all right, not that fussed. But yeah, I loved it. It's actually my favorite one. And I'm really annoyed because I was like, yeah, I've written this really summery song. It's going to be perfect for the summer. I'm going to release it in June and everyone will listen to it all summer because it'll be so sunny and people will be on the beach. And it has rained every single day. Every single day. It just won't stop raining. So I'm listening to the song and I'm just like, just doesn't fit the mood of summer because it's just been rain nonstop. So yeah. But yeah, trust me to write a summer song during like the worst summer ever. Absolutely rubbish weather. But anywho, I like to pretend. So the next song is I'll Remember You. And yeah, I'll talk a little bit about, I'm going to be giving away a CD. I'll talk a little bit later about how you can enter the giveaway. So just make sure you stick around if you're interested in winning a CD. And even if I know some of you already have CDs, so even if you already have CDs, why not enter the giveaway and you can give one to a friend? Why not? So the next one is I'll Remember You, which was the first single that was released back in February, was it? January, February? Follow the path through the twisting moon. There you'll find where my lover stood on the grass down by the lakeside, in the beauty of the daylight, where the gulls and the wild swans meet, where the sweet earth kissed our feet. I'll remember you this day, this kind of moment never fades. Follow the road on through the glade. There you'll find where my lover gazed at the diamonds in the fountain, at the feet of the Black Mountain. There we sat in our stony bower, lined with gems and bluebell flowers. I'll remember you this day, this kind of moment never fades. Follow the seabirds flying to the bay. There you'll find where my lover lay, on the dunes in the dazzling heat, lulled by the singing of the sea breeze. Then the sun paused in the sky, just to watch two lovers lie. Remember you this day, this kind of perfect never fades. Follow the road on through the island. There you'll find where my love did stand, in the garden under the fir tree. There he was waiting for me, and we stayed there for a while. This kind of beauty never fades. This kind of beauty never fades. So that song's called I'll Remember You. It was the first one I released from the album, and it kind of like, for me, summed up what the album was gonna sort of be about, because the song is really about just about like certain memories that you can have, and like how you might remember something very small about the memory. Like it's not necessarily, you know, maybe it's not necessarily like a big massive event, but it was just like a day you went to the beach, or a day you went for a walk, and just like special memories like that. So the first verse is kind of inspired by Mount Stewart. The second verse is inspired by this lovely waterfall, Glynno waterfall. It's like a little secret spot. The third verse is really inspired by Browns Bay, which is the beach near where I live. And the fourth verse is just sort of Magee in general, and just little memories that I have associated with those places. So yeah, that's what that song is about. And I actually wrote that song, I was going to do this open mic night years ago, and open mic nights are hard when you play the piano because you can't just bring it with you. And there isn't necessarily, because you don't know with an open mic thing, you don't necessarily know if you can bring a piano, or this particular place was in Belfast, and I can't just carry a massive keyboard with me across Belfast, because it's really hard to get parked anywhere in town. So yeah, I wrote this song as like, I wanted to sing something that was original. I didn't want to just sing something, a cover or an Irish song. I wanted to do something that was original, and I wanted to be able to do it a cappella or with a very, very simple accompaniment. So that's why it only has 2 chords, and it just repeats between C major and D major for the entire song. And that's why it has this really simple accompaniment, is because I wanted it to, like, if I had to have somebody else play for me, I could just be like, it's just the 2 chords over and over and over again, and that's it. And it would be very, very easy for somebody to pick it up very, very quickly. Or I could also just sing the song a cappella and not have any accompaniment with it. So that's why it has such a simple accompaniment. And I never ended up doing the open mic. I think it was cancelled or something, I don't remember, but or I couldn't go. And so then I never did anything with the song. So and I thought it was time to give it a proper recording. I did share it on YouTube many years ago, and everybody seemed to like it. So that's how it ended up on the album. So yeah. So what next is Gingham. Gingham's one of my favorites as well. I wrote this song a while ago, and I did share it on YouTube a while ago as well, but I was never happy with the recording that I did on YouTube. It's awful. It's really terrible. So I was like, you know what? It deserves a decent recording made of it. So yeah, I'm going to play it for you. This is Gingham. White and blue is the color of my gingham that I would wear summer days in June. Those carefree days in the shelter of the garden. There was me, and there was you. Those happy days might be long gone, but time belonged to me when I was young. Days had no ending, no start. they'll play forever in the movie in my heart. I close my eyes and I'm sitting by the flowers, the same blue shade as my summer dress. I feel the sun, for there it's never raining. My feet are bare on the soft grass. Taste of sandwiches and milk under parasols of silk. These memories keep you alive. You'll stay forever in the movie in my mind. These little things, they will stay with me forever. When I think of you, feels like coming home. Those simple days, oh so peaceful and so joyful. My greatest gift, this I know. I can still see your face and every inch of that place. And I remember how I felt in my blue gingham dress those summer days in June. So that is Gingham, which is the fourth song on the album. Frank says, love the mood and beautiful and uplifting. Hello, Classy Sax. Whoop, launch day. Yes, I've been very excited all day. I've been celebrating with lots of Nutella and chocolate and things like that. I actually would love to have had a little glass of bubbly, but I have to go somewhere straight after this. Of course I do. So I will enjoy a glass of bubbly later, maybe tomorrow. So yeah, but I've been celebrating all day. I'm very happy that it's finally out. And also just excited that I can get to listen to it, even if nobody else listens to it. I'm excited to listen to it on Spotify and stuff because I really like the songs. I'm not ashamed to admit that I'll sit and listen to it over and over again because I wrote them because I like them and I recorded them because I like them. So yeah. Michael's trying to goad me into some live flip playing. I was going to, but yeah, I just I didn't want to be attacked by Marlon or Frankie. I don't know. Oh, Frankie's over in the corner. You can't see him. But yeah, the song Gingham, I actually wrote it while I was it's funny because like sometimes I write songs while doing the most mundane tasks is usually when I write songs that I like the best. And we had been delivered a big massive pile of coal or sticks, I can't remember, for the fire anyway. And I was given the task of, and I mean like it was literally like a ton, like loads of it, and I had to bring it from the outside into like our shed thing, and it took me all day. And while I was doing that, I wrote the song in my head. And really the song is about because I was listening to a lot of Simon and Garfunkel at the time, and so I was kind of like inspired by that and was sort of humming little tunes in my head. And the song is really like just capturing that feeling of childhood and all the happy memories, hopefully happy memories, that you would have associated with childhood, and dedicated to my Granny Aggie. Yeah, so. Daddy wants to know, when am I next in Ballygally? That's a good question. I'll be in Ballygally on not this Sunday, but next Sunday, I think. Yes. I'll be there then. Okay. I might do the giveaway now, since a few more of you joined. This is the hilarious part where I try and work some technology. So I'm giving away a CD. Dun, 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 dun. This is it here. Look how beautiful it is. Isn't it lovely? It's the same as the t-shirt, same design. The album design on it. That I painted myself. I'm very proud of that, if I have to say so myself, because I'm not a painter and I'm happy with how it turned out. There you go. You can try and not get blinded by the light. And on the back of it. And hello, Steve. Thanks for joining. Steve, we're going to do a giveaway if you'd like to win another CD. I would open it to show you the inside, but it's going to take me too long to open up the inside. But the CD itself is a lovely green colour. Oh, look, Frankie's going to come up. He's going to come up to say hello. What are you? Because he thinks it's wonderful, don't you? Yes. It's a lovely green colour on the inside, and there's a lovely message, and the message is dedicated to everyone who follows me on YouTube. So, yeah, nice little message on the inside. So, Steve says, I am a painter because I painted that painting. There you go. My one and only. Well, not true. I painted all the artwork for I'll Remember You for the first single, and for Waves as well. But I particularly like this one. I'm happy with this one. So I'll try and run the giveaway. If you would like to win, all you have to do, let's see if I can do this, if I can work technology. Gonna try and use a little giveaway thing. Share screen. Here we go. Yes, share screen. Let's see if it works. Okay. All you have to do is type into the comments this word, launch party, no spaces, spelled exactly like that. Launch party. I don't know if it's working or not. Oh, I think it is. So while you're doing that, I'm going to play Leela's song. And you only need to type it in once, because it just counts it like one. It doesn't matter if you type it in 10 times, it'll only count it once. So. So that is Leela's song. We have 3 entries in our giveaway. Last chance if anyone would like to have a go at entering. Oh, I need my glasses again. It's terrible not being able to see things. Okay, let's give it a go. Wish I had a drum roll. Da-la-la-lam. Let's see if Frank wins again. He won the last giveaway. Dun, 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 dun. Lauren! Congratulations, Lauren. You can use it for the art centre. Are you able to play music for the art centre? Lovely, beautiful CD. Da, 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 da. It's very nice. And I have to thank the, I don't know how to make this go away. There we go. I have to thank the lovely people at Alpha Duplication. They're the people that made the CD. Because while I designed the cover of it and everything, it took me forever and designed everything on it. They actually made it, and they were very, very, very patient with me. Because every time I sent them something, they were like, this isn't quite right, because I'm not a graphic designer. And they were very patient with me and helped me figure it all out. So yeah. So the song, Leela's song, I believe it's causing a little bit of questioning in the comments here. I wrote this song. It was actually the first song that I ever was my own song that I was going to share online. It wasn't even on YouTube, it was on Facebook. And I had mustered up the courage to I was like, I'm gonna do it, I'm gonna record the song, because it's hard whenever you're writing. It's fine to share a cover because people will like the cover, they'll like the song. Whereas whenever you're sharing something that you've written yourself, then you don't even know if people are gonna like the song, never mind your performance or anything like that. So it took me ages to decide that I was gonna do it, and I'd kind of just finished writing the song, and as I finished writing the song, literally, I just finished recording it. I just hit the stop button on my video, and I got a call from my mum to say that my niece had just been born, and the song didn't have a name yet, and I couldn't decide what to pick it. So I named it after my niece. So named Leela. Cue all the alls. Which, if you know me, is not like me. So anyway, the song is dedicated to Leela. She is my niece, not Lauren's daughter, but my other sister. There is, in fact, 3 of us. And yeah, Lauren is saying that Alana is the troublemaker middle sister. Yeah, she is, 100%. So I only have one more song left on the album, and that is Where the Light Plays, which doesn't have any piano accompaniment, so I think I might just sing it without any accompaniment. I was going to attempt to do something fancy, which I might, no, I don't think I can do it. I might attempt to be able to play the song, the backing on it, but I'm not even going to try because I couldn't figure out how to do it. So yeah, I'll just go for it, and hopefully I remember the words. And I'm not going to play the flip part at the end because I don't want to summon Marilyn, the cat, to eat my face. So this is Where the Light Plays. There's a place here you will see, where my dreams grow wild and free, 'neath the vastness of the sky. Let the time just pass on by. Will you wait for There's so much left to see. Hold your patience, look beyond. The horizon stretches on, soaring hand in hand we'll fly. With you everything I try seems so real that I can be where the light plays on the sea. This my temple, here my peace, my ideal, my place of ease. All our worries, all concerns are cradled by the earth. Will you wait for me? I can tell you what you'll see. I don't know what we will find, but I see us in my mind, soaring hand in hand we'll fly. With you everything I try seems so real that I can be where the light plays on the sea. If only you could see this place, or the beauty in your face, you'd understand why I wait here. So I ask you, my dear, will you wait with me? Say you'll stay with me. We can rest here easily. Watch the light play on the sea. Will you wait for me? Say you'll wait for me. There is so much I can see in this world for you and me. And I'm pretty sure nobody listened to any of that because you're all probably too distracted by what was going on behind me. Frankie's decided that he doesn't want anything to be on the sofa. Oh dear, dear. And yes, there's a little flip part that follows this bit, which actually I have to dedicate to Michael, because Michael was talking to me about the song and he said it was missing something. He's like, because I had recorded the song and it was on YouTube, just a rough recording of it. And yeah, Michael was like, it's missing something. So it now has a little extra something, has a little extra flip part. So yeah, so that little bit is dedicated to you, Michael. So thank you very much for the suggestion of adding something extra. And what are you doing? Frankie, stop. That song is really about, it's kind of a love song, I guess, and it's kind of about that feeling of that you're able to do anything. And I always, you know, the way that like when it's a really sunny day and or the sun's kind of like low in the sky and the water kind of sparkles like on the sea, and it's like that feeling of like wanting to be out there where the sparkles are, and it's like the feeling that you could do anything. So you could be out there in the middle of the sea with the sparkles. It's kind of like trying to get to the end of the rainbow, and like you'll never get there, so you'll never actually like, I don't know, get to the sparkles on the sea. But that's kind of what the song's about. Yeah. So I think Frankie's telling me it's time to wrap things up. I think he's getting a bit bored. And we've run out of songs on the album. That's it. That's all the 6 songs on the album. I really hope that you like them. I'm really proud of it. I'm really glad that I have it. And I have to say a huge thank you to everyone who's supported me on YouTube, because I would never literally like, you know, it's cliche to be like, oh, I couldn't have done it. But I generally like would never have written songs other than if I hadn't started doing YouTube. So yeah. And the whole point of YouTube was to learn how to record songs. and everything except for I'll Remember You was the one song that was recorded in the studio, but all the other 5 songs I completely recorded at home, literally in my spare bedroom. So I'm just proud of the fact that like I got so far with YouTube that I've learned how to like record something at least 2. I mean, it's by no means like the most amazing quality, but I think it sounds good. I'm happy with it, and yeah, I'm really proud that like we've got to this point. So I have to thank you all for being here on YouTube and encourage me, because like I say, it's hard whenever you share original songs, and so many of you were like, we like the original songs, we want to hear more of them. So I kept writing more of them, and I will keep writing more of them because I really do enjoy it. So yeah, thank you all so much, and thanks very much for joining this evening. I know it's different than my usual live streams. Normally I would take lots of requests, but I just thought just wanted to dedicate this live stream just to the music on the album. And I will be back again. I think I'll continue doing these Thursday evenings. So I'll be back again on Thursday evening at 7:30. And I'll be back taking lots of song requests and things like that. If you would like to support me with this album, there's a few ways that you can do it. The best way is completely free, is just to share it with somebody, is just to, if you have Facebook, share it on Facebook and say, here, I like this album, or share it with a friend that you think that might like it. You can buy a CD from the website, or you can also get the digital downloads, because I know the thing is that I don't even have a CD player. I had to go to my sister's house where she had a CD player to check that the CDs, whenever I got them, whenever were posted out to me, I had to make sure that, like, obviously that they were working before I sent them off to anybody else. And I had to go to somebody else's house who had a CD player. I don't even have one. So I get that not everybody listens to CDs or has a CD player. So that's why the digital downloads are available there if you prefer to have that. Or Frank, I better wrap this up before he destroys my house. Just streaming it online or anywhere like that, or just by clicking a like button or the share button or anything like that, really helps me out. And yeah, if any of you happen to be in Northern Ireland, I'm going to be doing some gigs on the 10th of August and on the 12th of August, and I'll be playing lots of songs from the albums then as well. And yeah, I think that is everything. I better go before he decides to completely wreck my house. Thank you all so much for joining. I really, really do appreciate it. And yeah, I hope you enjoyed listening to the song. And I'll see you all again very soon.